Jesus came to the world on a rescue mission. He came to the world to be the personification of forgiveness, the embodiment of forgiveness. I quoted earlier John chapter 3, where he says, I came into the world not to condemn the world, but that the world through me might be saved. And a huge part and a necessary part of that salvation is forgiveness. We have to be forgiven. We have to be forgiven. We struggle to forgive other people. Most of the time, honestly, I think I'm kind of a nice guy. Like, I should be forgiven. I feel like I deserve forgiveness. But in clear moments, when I get a glimpse of my own anger, my own impatience, my own greed, my own lust, confronts me with the reality that not as nice a guy as I like to think I am. And I don't deserve forgiveness. And it awakens me the reality of something called grace, where God gives to people what they don't deserve. Gives to me, gives to you through Jesus what you don't deserve. A completely clean slate where he says, everything's gone. You struggle with your own sin, but I don't hold it against you. It says he separated us from our sin as far as the east is from the west. So it is real to us as Christians, this idea of forgiveness. We wrestle with it, we struggle, but it's reality. And God loves us enough to teach us of this forgiveness. And let me just say for a minute, I like to explore things in an apologetic way. And when I say apologetic way, I mean defending the faith against all the skeptics out there and all the other religious systems. And I want to say this is one of the best apologetics for the Christian God, is that we live in a world in which everybody acknowledges that there's wrong. I mean, you can take a secular psychologist or psychiatrist, and they will tell you, yes, people are broken. People's brains or psychologically, they're not working appropriately. There's something wrong. Everybody agrees that there's something wrong with us down here. And in a world in which people are constantly thinking wrongly and talking wrongly and behaving wrongly, what is more needed than forgiveness? What is more important than forgiveness? And the only kind of forgiveness we see here in this world humanly is a fragile, superficial form of it. Frankly, we need a deeper forgiveness. We need a greater forgiveness, and the Christian God, the God of this book, is the only one who embodies the kind of forgiveness that, if we're honest with ourselves, we all know we desperately need. And if you need evidence of that in more clear, illustrative ways, think of Christ himself as the embodiment and personification of that forgiveness.